and the reaction. Let's bring in Brian Schwartz, Oppenheimer analyst and managing director. He downgraded the stock to perform from outperform back in January. So, Brian, I guess first your reaction to this CEO transition. Obviously, there wasn't really a process in place. Is that what the market's, at least in part, reacting to here?
Well, first of all, Mike, thank you very much for having me on your show. Yes, that is a negative surprise. I think the investment community was looking for a change. That, Adobe had fallen behind the AI curve. They've missed product cycles. The execution has been inconsistent. But I think not having a successor name, it just puts a negative overhang on the stock. You don't know who the new CEO is going to come in, what they're going to do with the strategy. There's now risk to the guidance because typically when a new CEO comes in, they like to lower the bar so they can execute and beat numbers. So I believe that's the biggest driver of the after-hour pricing.
What do you make of Shantanu Narayan being allowed to be chairman still? I mean, it sounded like he was pushed out in some capacity, and that's just me reading between the lines here, Brian. But to also have him as chairman, I mean, what does that tell you about the company and where it stands?
Melissa, I think that's right. This is certainly news that wasn't expected. So I think it's fine with him being the chairman. He's been around for 20 years. He knows all the customers, so he's got deep customer relationships along with the partners, and certainly has been one of the figureheads leading the evolution of the product. But the chairman tends not to drive the strategy or even really the execution of a software company. It tends to be driven by the management team. So certainly going to be a big parlor game moving forward on who's going to replace Shantanu at Adobe.
The results themselves, I mean, I guess coming in relatively close to expectations, but what really matters here in terms of trying to size up this stock? There's a really simplistic way of looking at saying, like, wow, this is close to a 10% free cash flow yield, at least in the short term. But what's the real story in terms of what can drive the stock up from here?
So two questions there, Mike, before I get into the catalyst on the improvement. In terms of the results, you're seeing more of the same. You're seeing a business that is slowing top-line growth, looks like it's heading towards an industry average growth rate with risk that it could go below the industry average, so give up share in the market. At the same time, you're seeing the profit margins decrease for this business. So clearly the business is under pressure, and Adobe tends to guide very conservatively, put up a low bar. So, beating the numbers is expected. To your second part of your question, in terms of what could trigger an improvement in the sentiment, Adobe needs something new. They need a new growth vector. They are facing a classic squeeze. AI is accelerating the velocity of content creation of basically their value proposition. It's commoditizing pricing. It's decreasing the number of marketing people you need. And it's increasing the number of competitors. 10 years ago, Adobe was the only game in town in digital creation. Now you've got Figma, you've got Canva, you've got OpenAI, Anthropic attacking them from the high end. And then in the low end of the market, you've got, again, ChatGPT, you've got Anthropic, Canva is best in class. So Adobe needs a new growth vector. Maybe they can look at developing in-app purchasing to increase engagement for the platform, as well as increasing growth for the business. But they need something that's going to help stabilize the top line, and then hopefully Adobe can reemerge when they get through this technology transition and growth can improve.
So basically what you're saying, Brian, in the age in which AI is really putting extreme pressure on many fronts, on Adobe specifically, that growth vector does not exist currently at the company.
Not that what we can see. I think that their AI vision, their product suite of Firefly has been underwhelming. I'm sure they were expecting it to be performing much better than it is today. And again, the competition, the development, the increasing adoption of AI is just very detrimental to the pricing and the competitive intensity of the business. So they need something new. And let's give the company credit that They are recognizing it. They're looking to shake up the leadership, and hopefully they can bring in a very good visionary and a product person to lead this company through the AI technology transition.